Alright, today we are going to make a video about our multiplication process that we are currently doing in class. So we are focusing on multiplying a two-digit number by a single-digit number, and I want to make this video just so you guys can get a better understanding and have this in your website just in case you need it to help you in the future. So first we are going to start with 31 times 3. Now we know that 31 is the higher number, so we are going to put 31 on the top. And we are always going to put our single digit on the bottom because it's easier to see that we just have to multiply that once by each number on the top. So we are going to take a look at our equation here, and remember that we always have to go from top to bottom. So with that being said, we are going to take our 1, and we're going to multiply that by 3, and we know that that is 3. Okay, and we don't have anything else having to do with this 1, so we are going to go ahead and cross that off. But these two numbers here still have to have something happen, so we are going to multiply those together. So we have 3 times 3, and we know that that is 9. So our answer is then going to be 93. Okay, so now we're going to look at our second problem. And that problem is 24 times 2. So remember that we are going to put the higher number on top, and we know that that number is 24. So let's put that here. Okay, and then remember the single digit is always going to go on the bottom because it is the lower number of the two. So we are going to look at this, and we are going to start with going from top to bottom. So remember we have 4, and we're going to multiply that by 2, and we know that that is 8. Okay, so there's nothing else that that 4 needs to do, so we're going to cross that out. But these two numbers still have to do something, so we're going to multiply 2 and 2, and we know that that is 4. So your answer is then 48. Okay, now for this last problem, I'm not going to express as much as what we're doing in the work, but this is kind of what I want to see when you do turn in your homework. So we have 40 times 8. Okay, we have 40 being on the top because that is the higher number, and then our single digit is on the bottom. So we know that we're going to go from top to bottom, and so obviously this 0 is going to have to do something to this 8. So we know that 0 times 8 is 0 because anything times 0 is 0. Okay, and then we don't need that 0, but that's okay. If you don't need to cross it off, you don't have to, but if you still like to do that, go ahead. So then we're going to look at our 4 and our 8, and we know that 4 times 8 is 32. So our answer is going to be 320. All right, so there's the lesson for those 3 problems. If you have any other questions, you know that you can always come up and ask me. Otherwise, this video should be accessible to you through the rest of the school year. Thank you.